Hey guys, Zelonius here. Welcome to my first official video of EAFC 25. In this video, we are going to be showing you all the game settings that I recommend, the camera settings, all that important stuff so you can get straight to that virtual pitch and know exactly what to do. I'm going to do another video later today on the channel where I go how to start all the team, all the things I'd recommend, all the things that I think you should look through and do. I spent my 4,600 points on just the packs that were promo packs that were in store. That is the team that I've ended up with. The only player really I packed from that was two Shimeni. The rest of it I've just bought just to try out. I've played 3 games in Rivals with the new on the new game. 103. Jokeres is absolutely insane, and yeah, the settings seem to work. So, new thing this year, you can go to the settings from the Ultimate Team menu. I'm almost certain that that's new this year. I feel like I even remember them mentioning it. That's cool. Saves you have to go out the menus. You used to have to go do it from the main menu. So you've got all the stuff there. I don't think you've got all the stuff, to be fair. You get controls and all that. I need to read through the controls again because I know that they've added quite a few new little stuff this year, like professional files, just to like kind of refresh my memory. So I would recommend doing that. But we go to game set. So I put it straight to competitive anyway. You may as well, because when you play online, and I'm assuming anyone who's watching this video is probably going to be playing online, competitive is the default. You can see that it says it's always enabled in online competitive matches. There's no reason not to have it, in my opinion. So I'd have that on. By the way, if you're new to the channel, new around here, please do consider subscribing. Every single day I'll be putting multiple videos on the channel for the first couple of months of the game. Then from then on the rest of the year, I do gameplay videos, tutorials. Are you sick to death of getting out teamed on FC24? Want that God squad you've always been dreaming of? Check out iggm.com today. The best and most reliable place to get coins for your ultimate team. Use the link in the description and code ZEL at checkout for a 5% discount. Check out iggm.com today. Tactics, player reviews, all the new features on the game. I'll be breaking them down for you. This is a place where you will learn, hopefully get a lot of information from an ex-professional player who still hits high ranks on the game. So, competitive preset, that is what I would say to have on. Shot assistance, I have on assisted. I will say what I have, and then if there's any like arguments that other people might use other stuff, I will talk about that, but I'm just saying what I prefer. You're never going to use manual unless you really want to hinder yourself. But precision, some people use. I think assisted's better on average. With precision, you can hit some really good shots, but for me, I think that assisted is better in general. Time finishing definitely on. I will show you a goal that I got already. Is it this one here? I think it's this one with Jokeres. Yeah, it is going to be. So look at this angle that I score from. There, you probably don't score that normally on the game unless you hit a time finish. So you can see there, green it. We'll watch that back one more time. Time finishing, if you can get good at it, normal shots and finesses, for the most part, are pretty easy to time once you get used to the game. It's the same time as last year, it feels. That shot there, I'm not scoring that unless I have time finish on. I'm pretty convinced anyway, if I don't green that, that just gets saved. That's what I think for it. But I would definitely recommend having time finishing on. If you're a beginner and very new to the game, maybe not. But anyone who's remotely decent at the game, finesses are easy to time on average. Normal shots are pretty easy to time. Just don't go for crazy ones. And don't like if it's pretty much guaranteed goal, go for it. Because you can mess it up. But if you get good at it, it will improve your game. Through pass assistant, semi or manual. Generally speaking, if it's manual semi, you're always going to have semi. Semi again for lobbed. I think these are worth having assisted. Cross assistance, some people go semi, so it says partially assisted. The effectiveness of this cross will depend more on where you aim and how long you hold square. I still prefer assisted. It says that this will help the player's cross more effectively to receiver's path when you aim into the box. I think it works pretty well. Annoyingly, I've got a cold just as FIFA's come out. Awful timing. Lob pass assisted, manual semi. I don't see any reason not to use assisted. It does kind of, if you put full power or one by, it will go to close to where you want. Play pass receiver lock. I think late is the best way to have this. Ultimately, if you don't put it on late, then you're going to get screwed, because if someone makes a late run or someone goes to intercept something and you see it late and you go to do it, it's going to do something different. So especially for good players, late's really useful. I've left this on default. I don't know if it makes much of a difference. I don't use precision passing that much anyway. That's the R1 passing. Auto clearance is already off on competitive. I think directional's better. It basically means when you do a clear clearance, that it goes more where you aim. Why would you not want that? Advanced defending for me is better. It means you can choose whether you do a standard tackle or the X shoulder like bruiser challenges. I think you should want that. Pass block assistance. Why would you not have that on? The AI doing stuff for you. That's going to help. Some of these, if you want a more authentic experience, maybe you don't want them on. But if you want to be competitive, which I'm sure most people watching this video do, you need that on. Auto switching on air balls and loose balls. Yes, that's for me. Manual, you'll just get destroyed on crosses. Only on air balls, don't work on loose balls. Automatic, you definitely don't want. There's not enough control. Air balls and loose balls, I've used for years. If you're a new, not high level player, you'd be the judge of that. I would have this on low, but for a pretty good player, definitely put auto move switch assistance on none. Right stick switching, I've got it on classic. Adaptive literally has been broken for the last few years. Whatever works for you, but for me, classic works really well. I've never had an issue with it. I've gone player relative. It always was player relative, and then they added ball relative a few years ago. I've just stuck with player relative. Never had an issue with switching really. I don't think these really matter too much. I don't know if this is new this year. When using the next player switch option, just modify or take into account the delay. Yeah, it's basically when you press L1. I don't think it is new actually. Contextual dribbling, not on the game. Save assistance shouldn't matter. I have these all off. I want when I press sprint to sprint full pelt. These shouldn't matter. I don't know if this is like to do with online as well. It's only applicable for offline. Okay, don't really care. What's this player-based difficulty? Interesting. I play tele broadcast default. The main ones that I would recommend would be tele broadcast or co-op. Co-op gives you a more zoomed out view. You can see there, you can see a bit more, but I find dribbling harder on it. Do not use this one. I've coached multiple people use this one. You literally get a slight, it looks cool, but you get literally a different angle of the game. How are you supposed to use the analog stick to do tricks and stuff at that angle? I've seen people use it. Do not use it. So tele broadcast, I use default. Mess around a bit. I wouldn't put clubs on that. Mess around and see what works for you. But for me, I've always used tele broadcast. That's just what works best for me. This one's one that I don't see a lot of people do. I see a lot of streamers, a lot of people playing, a lot of people that I coach, and they tend to have this just so you can see like the username of the opponent that they're playing and stuff. Player name and indicator, and have player name, indicator as player name. You should want, especially on Ultimate Team where you get with evolutions, lots of wacky players. You should want to see the name of the player that they're controlling as soon as they get. You don't want to have to look to the bottom of the screen, in my opinion, to be able to see what's going on and who's controlling the ball. You want to see it instantly. That's a pretty obvious one for me. This will be if the quick messages in rush. You need the next player switch indicator on. People turn this off. You need it on. I like playstyle plus it's being on. That's only for offline. These are all pretty standard, really. I don't think they really matter too much. I have audio off. That's your preference. But there you go. Those are my camera and gameplay settings. If there's anything that you're not sure about, any questions you've got, any videos you want to see me do, please do let me know. If there's anything I haven't explained well in this video, let me know and I'll try and answer it for you. As always, appreciate you all tuning in. Lots more videos coming this way. Subscribe, like, comment, helps the channel. Appreciate you all. Keep it spicy. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.